Today, we're diving into the heart of training, where soldiers of the 101st Airborne Division are mastering their skills with brand new gear. Meet the XM7 assault rifle and XM250 belt-fed machine gun, the latest tools in their arsenal.
So over the past week, going through the classes with the experts that we've been provided, they've given us, ample instruction on the weapon system and the optic. Basically, they gave us everything that we needed. Everything that this scope is capable of doing is something that we can use in every single day-to-day task we do. We did a capabilities demonstration this morning where I was able to shoot 3/8" steel plates. It zipped right through and hit the target behind it. There's no fluff. There's no, searching through the optic to try to find what you need. Everything's super simple. Everything's easy to use. And from my experience the past week in the classroom portion and doing practical exercises, as well as today out on the range, those features work extremely well.
The Next Generation Squad Weapon Program, launched by the U.S. Army in 2017. Its goal? To retire the 5.56mm M4 carbine, the M249 SAW light machine gun, and the 7.62mm M240 machine gun, and introduce a unified 6.8mm cartridge system. But there's more to it. The program also aims to develop state-of-the-art small arms fire control systems tailored for these revolutionary weapons.
One round or one magazine, 30 rounds versus one magazine, 20 rounds.
On April 19, 2022, after working hard for 27 months to test and try out different ideas, the Army made a big announcement. They picked SIG Sauer to make the new guns that will replace the M4 carbine and M249 SAW over the next 10 years. They call the new rifle the XM7, which is kind of like a close relative of SIG Sauer famous SIG MCX spear rifle. And for the automatic rifle, they're going with the XM250, which is based on another tool gun from SIG Sauer called the SIG MG 6.8mm belt-fed machine gun. It looks like we're in for some exciting feedback. Let's hear directly from the soldiers themselves. What do they think about these new platforms?
Oh, good question. I think just from an overall capability, it's more lethality, right? You're able to, the average infantryman or close combat force soldier is going to be able to be more accurate in fewer rounds and penetrate further and through more covered positions, right? The adage, this weapon system is now taking what used to be cover and turning it into concealment. Which is good for the infantryman, good for the close combat force soldier, that we're going to be more lethal at distance. And as we integrate new capabilities into the Army writ large with robotics, new UAS systems, human-machine integration and teaming, all of that is going to make us as a formation more lethal at distance. And this is one piece of that new design and new transformation that the Army is going through right now. So a great capability for the close combat force that I think we'll continue to learn from and see the value of it as we test and experiment throughout the rest of this year and bring it into JRTC in March of 2025. No, I think the 101st, phenomenal division, and the Army chose this for a reason. We are the best at long-range, large-scale air assault. We bring in a unique capability to the Army, and through that, this highlights for the Army our ability to test, use, and experiment with the Army's newest weapon system since 1967. I think there's a lot of pride in the organization to be able to do this for the Army, but then also we feel that responsibility to make sure that we do it correctly and we give feedback to the Army on how this weapon system is, how the fielding is going, and to continue to improve it over time.
For more insightful videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to Avian Anchor. Stay tuned for more exciting content.